Hello, you beautiful lot. So, I've been getting some things done and we are going to do a spread called the Inner Wheel. And it will be the pile 1 and pile 2. So you can go off to your timestamp if you want to. It is on. God, I always forget. So yeah, you can go off to your timestamp if you want to. But it's inspired by this deck. So it's the Modern Witch Tarot. And I've done a walkthrough of it, which you would have seen if you follow my walkthroughs. And in it, I briefly showed this little book that comes in. It's a little hardback, yeah? And there's a reading in here called The Inner Wheel. And I thought, wow, what a fabulous reading to do on the channel. So that's what we're going to do. It's obviously witch orientated. It's got witchy vibes, but it's based on the Wheel of the Year, the Witch's Wheel of the Year. So we've got Yule and Imbolc and Ostara, Beltane and all of that sort of stuff. And each of those positions has a different context to it. So that's what we're going to read from. As always, I have it taped to my phone because I will forget what I'm doing. 111. Even the angels agree. I forget what I'm doing all the time. I forget what the placement is and everything because I got menopause brain. All right, that's why. So it's like I say, between pile 1 and 2. So stop and watch the shuffle if you want to, or don't. It's fine. I don't get offended, but I love you to stay. Tell me a bit about yourself. I'm currently getting lots of lists ready of what I want to show you. Obviously, I've had people asking me for specific things, so we will start with protection methods. I think grounding methods, protection methods would be a great place for us all to start. So that's what we're going to do. Right, pile 1, you got that. This is for us. This is for us. Who are you and what do you want? This is for us. I get a message. This is for us. Oh. Just as I was talking about teaching. Okay, they agree. Thank you. That's actually a message for me. Thank you very much. I think we're all going to learn from each other, though, to be honest with you. I think we're all going to learn from each other, but thank you. I love that. I love that. Do you know what I'm getting? I've got to tell you this freaky thing that happened to me last night. I shit my pants. I kid you not. I'm sorry about that language, but I really did. I was scared. So I'm sitting, I'm always the last one up in the house, right? Always the last one up in the house. Because it's my time. And my phone rings and it's a video call. And I looked at it and it says, Henry, son. Because I've got more than one Henry in my phone. And I've got my boy, Henry. Now he's got a phone so he can play games and things on it. But he's video calling me. It was about 1:10 in the morning. And my son is video calling me. I immediately got scared because he's in the bedroom above my head and I can hear nothing. Nothing. And I'm like, do I answer that? It's a video call. And I just got this real heebie-jeebie feeling that there was going to be like a ghost on the other end of it or something. So I didn't answer it. I went upstairs. He's asleep. His phone is on the floor. So I go back downstairs. And I hear nothing. Like nobody's moving up there, nothing. The phone rang again. And it was a video call again. And I couldn't answer it. I could not answer it. I froze. I froze. And I don't think I dreamt this. Oh, I know I didn't dream it. I didn't dream it, but it's that bizarre. I'm thinking, did I dream that? I did not dream this. I'm going to check on my phone. I can't now because it's there. And I did not. And I went back upstairs while it was still ringing and it was on the floor, not calling anybody. I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand it. It freaked me out. I don't know the message behind it yet. I've got no idea, but it freaked me out. So I've had weird things happen. But for that little confirmation on the teach. I like that. I'm so sorry I just waffled on them. I had to get that out. Really weird. Really weird. What does that mean then? Anybody know? Anyone want to tell me? I want to get to the bottom of it, but it scared me. It scared me. It was so weird. Right. Thank you. Woo! Look at that. Doink. Dropped out. Ding. There you go. 2 and 1. And it's not there. That is the pile. It is. That is the pile. Because they'd tell me if it wasn't. So you get a significator for the center of your reading. Yes. So kind of like what's the focus on. Yeah. And all the rest will become apparent. And now you've got 8 cards. Yeah, 8 cards each. And when I'm finished shuffling, I'm just going to go all on 1 and then all on 2 once I've shuffled again. All right. And we are using the deck where I got the reading from, the Modern Witch Tarot. It's a nice tarot card, nice tarot deck. I think I have used it on the channel a couple of times, but not very often. I've got that many decks. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Did you all exercise to that? I felt like Jane Fonda then. That's what I felt like. Is it Jane Fonda? I don't know. I'm done. 1, 2. I'm watching a butterfly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I put 10 in there? Because if I did, I didn't mean to. Why did I think I went up to 10 then? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, pile number 1. Pile number 2. Let's write down our little pile numbers. Okay. Oh, I just need to shut my eyes, and that's all I need to do. I hope you enjoyed the introduction, because I know I've got people that listen to it. I am going to get around to answering my comments. Probably answer them by the time you see this, though, so scrap that one. Scrap that. Shut your eyes. And if you watch that, put some black cats in the comments, please. Black cats, because we're talking about witchy vibes here, aren't we? So where's my black cat ladies, gentlemen, please? Ding! 0753. 0753 is the first angel number that you need to look up, pile number 1, because this is your reading. Thank you very much. Let's clear some space because we have to spread these ones. Well, we don't have to, but we're going to. We're going to spread them out a little bit. So in the middle of your reading is your significator. Ooh, and you got confront. You got confront. Now this is the moon. This is the moon. So there might be some confusion, some uncertainty in your life at the moment. You might be feeling a little bit down. You might be there might be some shadow work leering its little ugly head coming out, or you might be doing some inner child work as well. Confront might be something you've been putting off subconsciously. You might have been putting it off. We will see. But yes, you've got confront. You've got the moon energy as your significator. Your significator is the moon energy. Right, let's lay all the other cards out and then I will read. So, like that, like that, that, like that, like that, like that. And that's card number 9. Oh, it makes a lovely little pattern. That's nice. I like the pattern. I don't know about the reading. I haven't really looked at the cards yet. I'm just creating it neatly. Yeah, right. Okay, so in the first section is Yule. Yule. What are you ready to let go of in your life? So Yule is winter solstice. Yes, it's about celebrating the rebirth of the sun. Yule marks the longest night. Yeah, in Wiccan and pagan calendars and all of that. The wheel of the year. Yeah, in the wheel of the year, Yule marks the longest night. And it's about the celebration of the rebirth of the sun. So this is the winter solstice. What are you ready to let go of in your life? Worries. Yeah, you've had enough now of worry, stress. It goes around other people, I want to say. I feel like this goes around other people. It's like, now I realise I just need to focus on myself. Yeah, I need to focus on myself and let all of those worries go. This is really, really bizarre. I can't believe this, right? I'm looking at this picture here, but I'm also looking at it because I'm going to do a different reading as well called the Cunning Path. Look at that. It's the same picture. How bizarre is that? How bizarre is that? So what do you need to let go of? Other people's issues, other people's problems, other people's dramas. You got enough of your own. Let go of other people's stuff. Yeah? Because you've got some issues of your own to address here. Card number 2, Imbolc. Imbolc. Spelt in bulk, but you don't say it in bulk, it's Imbolc. Imbolc, yes? It's halfway point between winter solstice and the spring equinox. Yes, the halfway point between winter solstice, which is Yule, and the spring equinox, which is Ostara. What is your energy best? Where is your energy best dedicated? Your energy is best dedicated on the opportunities. Yes, not on what's not worked or not on what's not going well. Your energy is best focused on the opportunities. But you're too focused, like, I ain't got this. This is not working. This is rubbish. Tried that. It don't work. You're looking at it wrong. You're looking at it wrong. And you're missing the opportunities. It's right there. Right there. Your energy is best dedicated to yourself. To yourself. There's things you need to find out in yourself. It's all very self-reflective so far. When you think of this significator as well, look. It's like a past version of themselves. This is where I get an inner child thing. You've got to confront something about yourself. There's something you've got to confront about yourself. It's deep within. Deep within. Ostara is the next position. Oh, sorry. Yes, 1, 2. What have I just done? Yes. Yes. Yes, Ostara. I'm getting in a right mucking fuddle here. Ostara is the next one. How do you find your balance in your process of change? Now, Ostara is the Wiccan and pagan holiday, and it celebrates the arrival of spring. It's to celebrate the arrival of spring, the spring equinox, yes? We've got the High Priestess here. Ooh, and what we've got to do here, how do you find your balance in your process of change? Again, it is within. It's all within. And the High Priestess, there's no limitations with her. In cards in the Rider-Waite Tarot, there's no limitations because there's no roof. She doesn't sit in a house. There's no roof above her. In fact, there's nothing above her there either. You can see these 2 pillars, but there's nothing above her. So it's like, it's limitless. You've got pomegranates on this card as well, which suggests it's you honing in on your the femininity. There was a reading I'd done about femininity, or there was a message coming out in there about adopting more femininity. Whether you're male, female, however you identify, I don't care, but it's the feminine energy that's lacking, I think, at the moment, that needs to come out, because I think we're all adopting a very masculine energy at the moment because of how the world is, I think. So it's tipping the scales a little bit, and we want to bring in the more nurturing feminine energy. So how do you find balance in your process of change? Talking about femininity, I want to say, in some sort of way. The High Priestess is, you're oozing, it's getting jobs done in a completely different way, and I think it's enhancing a feminine energy somehow. Very much about, I'm feeling very earth mothery, earth nature, the flows around us. I'm very drawn to law of positivism now as well. That my eyes got drawn to the box of cards there. Bizarre. So how do you find balance in your process of change? Intuition, going within your own spiritual practices, your own natural wisdom, your own innate feelings, your everything around you, trusting yourself, going within, righting some wrongs, maybe putting things to bed sometimes. Right, the next, this is crazy. The next card number 5, Beltane. What is the fire that drives your expansion? Now, Beltane is the beginning of summer. What's the fire that drives your expansion? And you got the Tower. But that's where you get that drive and grit and determination when you bring it crumbling down, because you've got a going in card, a going in card, a going in card, and a going in card. So you've gone in for over quarter of the year. If you want to look at it as a wheel of the year, you've gone into it over a quarter of the year, and it's your main focus is looking in, going in. And that's really is bringing you crashing down to the bare roots of things, the foundations of your life. Like, where is this all coming from? Yeah. And the fire that drives your expansion from that is when that phoenix rises out of those ashes. That's the image that just brought into my head. But the only way it's going to rise out of the ashes is the fact that it's got to crumble first. Yeah. So I'm covering that because you've got a geyser that's been spiked by an icicle, and YouTube might not like it. Quite a graphic deck, this one. We haven't got any exposed pieces on here in there. I had to cover it a couple of times when I've done the walkthrough. In the next section, card number 6, you've got Litha. Litha. Now, Litha is the summer solstice that marks the longest day of the year. Yeah, so in the wheel of the year, Litha is summer solstice. The turning point, divine inspiration, is this card here. Look at that. Look at that. This is when you propel forward, when you rise from the ashes, but it's got to crumble. It's got to crumble. You might be in this right now, but you can't go any further down. Yeah, you can't go any further down. That's when you're like, all right, now then, let's get to work. And I think maybe that's where the law of positivism came into it as well. I don't know why my eyes just got drawn up. But the 8 of Wands is about positive movement forward. Yeah? At speed as well. Positive movement forward here. Positive movement forward. In the next section, you have Lammas. What do you need to begin harvesting? Literally or metaphorically. So as you can see, Lammas is harvest. Harvest time, yeah? Where we're obviously all very thankful. and grateful and showing the gratitude. So what is this? What do you need to begin harvesting? Gratitude. You need to show gratitude for everything. And I'm not saying that you don't. I'm not saying that you don't at all. But that King of Wands, he's very grateful for what he has, because do you know why? Because they work hard for it. They achieve it themselves. They're the type of suit people that forge their own way in life, and they will get through it. I would encourage you to listen to your body, because I do feel like you move in these sort of circles. So listen to your body, because preparation is going to help you on the next spin of the wheel for that. Okay. Another card. What card are we up to now? We're up to card number 8. 8 is Mabon. How will your change feed back into those around you? So how will your change, your transformation, feed back into the world around you? How are you going to push that out into the world? And this Mabon is the autumn equinox, yes? It's about giving thanks and bringing balance back. Look at that. Leading from the heart. You've got the Ace of Cups there. As long as you're following your heart, leading from your heart, that's all anyone can ask for. And embrace your life. Embrace your journey when you understand the journey. Yes. Your last card, Samhain. Guidance from your ancestors. So this is where I would want you to think about advice from past loved ones. Yeah, they might not be here anymore. Well, if they're past, they're not physically. Metaphorically, etherically, they are. So what would their advice be? What would they be telling you? Yeah. What are you worrying about? Put those worries aside. Put those worries aside. They're not yours. They're not your burden to carry. Most things that you carry are not yours to carry. Where does that come from? Where does that feeling come from? Because the burdens that you carry are not yours to carry, all of them. That's how I feel with your reading. You need to spend time for yourself, on yourself. I think you would benefit from a few days away on your own, actually, if you're able to, or shut yourself off from the world. You know, if you can't go anywhere, don't let anyone in. Shut yourself off for a couple of days, I think. There's a lot of inward reflection and inner child as well. I feel like there could be an inner child reading coming up very soon. Could be something in that. I hope that helps you, pile number 1. It's quite a deep one for you. Quite a deep one for you today. It was. But that is your reading. If that resonates with you in some sort of way, please let me know. And let me know if you need help how to pull out of these situations as well. And I can try and tailor some videos for you all. Strike while the iron is hot, so they say. I'm going to get one more reading done, then I must do something with the children today, because they're going to be knocking on my summer house door and where are you? Where are you? Right. Pile number 2. Oh, pile number 1. If you made it all the way to the end of your reading, let's put some rainbows in the comments, yeah? Let's brighten up the day with some rainbows, please. There might be something interesting in that. I don't know. Pile number 2. Bing. 2419. 2419. Oh, pile number 2. Pile number 1. The reading was quite heavy. So we'll see what pile number 2 gets, but there's a song immediately pricking my ears up. Oh no. It might be connected to pile number 1 still. You never know, but take it if it's not. Is that on? Yes. It's pink and, oh, forget the other one. Not Fat Boy Slim. Oh, what's his name? It's Pink and who are you? Rag and Bone Man, that's it. Anywhere Away From Here. It's a song that crops up every now and again. But maybe pile number 2, there might be a significant reason for this. Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 2. We're on pile number 2. So 2419 is a thing, there's a number, is your timestamp. But immediately that song has started playing for you. And I feel like that's connected. So Anywhere Away From Here, the Rag and Bone Man and Pink. Beautiful song. Beautiful. It's come out before in another reading. Right, your significator in the position of Yule. So it's the wheel of the year, the Wiccan wheel of the year. Wiccan, pagan, whatever you want to say. So Yule is winter solstice, yes? It's celebrating the rebirth of the sun, but it's on the longest night. So it's Yule. It is, oh my God. So what are you ready to let go of in your life? You are ready to close this chapter. You are so ready to close this chapter. You got the world. As your significator, you got the world. You're completing cycles and you are ready to close this one and embrace a new one. There's some symbology on this card. There's like a flower. I don't know if you can see it. And then you've got like a sacred symbology flower etched in or drawn in. So I'm immediately thinking of Raziel here as well now. I am. Raziel, I'm thinking of for some reason. Okay. That goes in the middle. Let's put them over there. Sorry. Dunk, 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 dunk. Right, I'm going to lay all the cards out first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. So yes, 2. I got confused with this on the second one. No, that's not Yule. That's just the significator. Number 2 is Yule. Oh, it does my nut in, this does. So this is the significator. Embrace it. You're ready to end cycles. End cycles to embrace a new one to come into your life. Yep, that's your significator. You have the world. New chapters beginning, old chapters ending. That's what we like. The second card is Yule. Yule. And what are you ready to let go of in your life? Now you've got the Queen of Pentacles in this section. I think you're ready to let go of the Queen of Pentacles practicality. Yeah, I think you're wanting to adopt a more Queen of Wands approach. Have you got any Queen of Wands? No, but I do feel that's the type of energy I'm getting. I'm thinking I don't want to be this practical person anymore. I want to be more driven. I want to be more follow my own path. You know, that's how I'm feeling there. I don't want to go the same way as everybody else. I want to go this way. I want to forge my own path that way. So what are you ready to let go of? Practical life. Normal, mundane, boring life. That's what I see. Yeah? That's what I'm seeing at the minute. In the third card, Emolk. Yes, Emolk. Where is your energy best dedicated? And you've got the 7 of Wands here. Your energy best dedicated. So Emolk is the halfway point between winter solstice and the spring equinox. It's halfway through, Emolk. You've got the 7 of Wands. Where is your energy best dedicated? On your own practices. So the 7 of Wands is determination, drive, living by your morals. Yeah, one of my key phrases is standing on the moral high ground. It's living by your morals, the way you see things. Yeah, and you defending your morals as well. Yeah, defending your morals with Emolk. And that's it's you. It's all about how you practice things, how you want to do things. And I don't feel like it's the normal way. And maybe you have been part of the rat race or not following the crowd, but just in the system, yeah, in the matrix, in the system of eat, sleep, work, repeat, eat, sleep, work, repeat. And you might be a big hotshot earning loads of money, but it's not fulfilling you. You don't want you don't want to do the practical way anymore. You don't want to. You don't. That's a chapter you want to close. And you want to go your way. I want to do it my way, my way, my way. The next card is card number 4, Ostara. How do you find balance in the process of change? And you got the Page of Pentacles. So how do you find balance in your process of change? Now, Ostara is celebrating the arrival of spring. Yes, celebrating the arrival of spring, the spring equinox. The Page of Pentacles. How do you find balance in your process of change? Looking at it with a fresh set of eyes. Now, pages are inquisitive. Pages are all about trying something new. So you want to stay loyal to your roots as well, because pages the same as the Queen of Pentacles, where they're the same suit. So I do feel an amount of loyalty to your roots as well, but I feel like we're looking at it with fresh eyes. There's a new wave. There's a new way of doing things. And I think you understand that. There's a new wave of children coming up. Education doesn't work with mainstream anymore for an awful lot of people, and it's not sitting with you either. That's why I feel like you have a better way. You want to do something else in a better way. Yeah, you want to look at it with new eyes, change the system a little bit. And you want to do it on a bigger scale as well, because I'm seeing like a big city behind here. So you want to do it on a bigger scale as well. Okay. Your next card is Beltane. Beltane. Card number 5. You got Strength. Now, Beltane is the beginning of summer. And in this section, we're asking, what is the fire that drives your expansion? And it's strength. It's the fact, do you know what? You might actually be a succession from pile 1. So if you've listened to pile 1, right, and you resonate with it, expect pile 2 to be coming into your life very soon. Yeah, I feel like this is an ease progression from 1 to 2. That's how I'm feeling. So if you're feeling, oh God, I got pile 1 and I've drawn the short straw, be very aware that this pile is coming up straight after. Yes, because it starts with the world and closing an old cycle, beginning a new cycle. So if you're listening to 1 and you're carrying on, take it. Because you'll all end up in pile 2 as well. Now, the Strength card, where Beltane is, and what the fire that drives your expansion is, the understanding of everything. Now, pile 1 went deep into everything, so you're going to understand everything. But where pile 1 had to confront, in the middle of their reading, it was confronting the shadow aspect or the inner child or whatever. You don't confront, you walk in hand in hand. Yeah, because you have an understanding. You're aware of the energy. You have an understanding. If you're not aware of the energy that I'm talking about here, the best way I could describe it would just tell you to read this book. It's called The Book of Sarah, The Return. There is another book of Sarah called The Storm, and she's currently writing the 3rd book. I hope she carries on doing more, because they're amazing. But they talk about these different energies, the positive whispers and the negative whispers. This is a really good book. Read it. It's not like you don't want to put it down. Like, I've slowed down on book number 2. I ain't finished it yet because I don't want to, because I know number 3 is not done yet. And I don't want the gap. So I'm reading it very slowly. Very, very slowly. But get that book. The link for it is in the description. You can get a free copy on Amazon. If you want to download it and read it, you can get a free copy, or you can buy the book. The downloading link is different for different countries, so it might not be the same, because the link I've put is the English one. I don't know if you can do the American one, so just look on Amazon, on your Amazon, wherever you are in the world, for the Book of Sarah the Return, and there'll be a link for your country. That makes sense? Good. So that's where I think the strength is coming in. This is definitely a succession from pile number 1, and it's beautiful. And it's about you using both energies in the best way possible. Yeah, that's what drives your expansion. Yeah, you put the tests on yourself in some sort of way. You work in unison. That's what drives your expansion. There's a need for both. The next card, number 6, you've got Litha, the turning point. Divine inspiration, the turning point you've got. I don't remember doing this one for pile 1. What did pile 1 get? Did I do it? I must have done it. The turning point, divine inspiration. Litha is summer solstice, and it marks the longest day. So the turning point, a brand new idea. Yeah, I mean, this is divine inspiration. You literally might get like a bolt out of the blue download, just go bam, that's what you're doing. And you're like, oh my God, yeah, that's what I'm doing. There's like an awakening of some sort with the Ace of Wands to be in this section. This is that spark of inspiration, that spiritual awakening, that spiritual enlightenment in some sort of way. It really is. It really is. Have we gone past summer solstice? Oh yeah, we have, haven't we? That was, oh God, that was June. Maybe it's next year. Maybe it's next year. But on the other side of the world, you ain't gone past it yet, have you? You'll be coming up to it maybe soon. Well, you'll get it before we get it. But this is that spark of creativity. It's almost like all aces are a gift as well. So it's like this comes out of nowhere. This just, boom, here we go. I've got an idea. And it's yours. Thank you very much. Right, the next card, card 7, Lammas. What do you need to begin harvesting? Literally or metaphorically? You need a win. You need a win to see it going somewhere, to perk your positivity up. You need to see that this is going to work, yeah? This is going to work. And Lammas basically means harvest. It's about showing the gratitude. It's celebrating every single small victory. Make a big thing out of it. Get other people knowing about these small victories. Yeah? I don't know, whatever it is. If you just sell one of it, make it sound like you've sold 1,000. You know? Create that vibration. Keep that going, because you've got the 6 of Wands here. You've got the victory card. You need to celebrate every single victory in your life, no matter how big or how small. In the next section, card number 8, you got Mabon. How will your change feed back into those around you? And you got the Hanged Man. It's going to change their perception too. It's exactly what it's going to do. It's going to change their perception too. It's going to bring more balance. It's the autumnal equinox, the Mabon. So it's all about balance as well, and gratitude again, but it's going to change their perception because you've got such a way of explaining it. It's going to change their perception. With the Hanged Man, it's going to flip a lot of people's point of views on their head. And your last card, pile number 2, is Samhain, and that marks the end of summer. Samhain marks the end of summer and the end of harvest, and the beginning of winter. And it's also about honouring the dead. So in this reading, this is about what your ancestors would say, what past loved ones who have gone, have passed on, changed rooms, would be saying to you right now. You've got the Three of Swords. You need to put all your hurts, all your wounds, all your fears aside and heal your heart and love what you're doing and do exactly what it is you want to do. Because you can make a huge success of it. But your ancestors are saying they want you to heal your wounds, however old they are. That's what I think. How did they used to speak? Who was your go-to person that you'd need to talk to and they'd just make it better? What did they say? And think, imagine that they're sitting in the room with you. What are they saying to you now? I'll leave that one with you, pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed that. Put some lions in the comments if you did. And I will see you tomorrow. Much love.